Hey guys, how you going? It's Cable here from Elves Dragons and Orcs, and we're here at GUF Bendigo tonight for the Magic the Gathering Origins pre-release.
Seeing as though the new release is titled Origins, and it's all about where the characters' stories started, I thought it'd be fitting to hear from our players their origin stories and what keeps them coming back to Magic the Gathering.
I was probably like 13 or 14 at the time, and I used to play Warhammer, which is a tabletop board game, and a couple of people were tossing about some Magic cards, and I got tossed a deck, and I was just addicted. Like, I just loved it. I got out of it for a while and then came back in, and like ever since I've just not stopped. Probably the last 6-7 years now. So it's Magic's part of my life.
I was introduced in '95 by a friend of mine in high school. He picked up some of the cards because he liked the pictures. Introduced me to the game, and on and off I've started and quit about 3-4 times. But yeah, I've been playing since 1995. One of the main reasons I play is for the community, and one of the reasons I've started something called MTG Grinders, and it's about building a community and sharing your knowledge with other people. I'm in a stage of my life where I'm probably not going to Pro Tours anymore. I'm not aiming for that, but I'm aiming to share the knowledge that I have built over the past 18 years of playing Magic with other people.
I've been playing since I was year 7, so that would have been 10 years now, maybe 11. I've been playing competitively though about 12 months to 14 months. My brother is the person who got me into Magic. He used to play with a friend, and he just on the kitchen table, and I got into it, and I love the game.
272 cards, 5 double face cards, a new ability, and some great origin stories are just a few of the things to expect from this new set. So there's plenty of content for players to get their heads around. But let's find out how the deck construction went and what players think of this new set.
Building a new deck from cards that you've never seen before, apart from online, you've never played them, you don't know exactly how the interactions are going to go, is fantastic. For me, it's a course to buying a new car. Some people get into a new car, drive off and feel fantastic. When I open those new cards and start building a deck for the first time and playing with them for the first time, it's like driving that new car for the first time. It really is cool.
I'm really excited to try to play with the new Liliana in Standard. I don't know, I really like Liliana of the Veil. I don't own any, but I want to. And she's kind of like the new Liliana's a bit, worse, but it still, seems like a lot of fun to play with that. I pulled the Kytheon/Gideon for my promo card, which I was really excited about. It's a good card. Didn't quite, get the deck to go exactly where I wanted, but I'm still playing it,
It's pretty cool. I'm not too sure about the limited portion of it yet. Core sets are generally easier going when it comes to like the limited purpose. Gameplay is a lot more streamlined, a lot less complicated than other like intricate block sets. But yeah, it looks pretty interesting, like the synergies and stuff that they've got going on, and it ties in really well with like what they've said about the storyline.
It's got a lot of flavour in the cards. I'm not quite sure on how powerful they are yet in terms of other sets, but I'm enjoying it so far.
I think the new core release is pretty good. Lots of interesting cards, lots of good reprints. Seems pretty user-friendly for new people, but there's lots of things in there for the returning player as well and the more advanced player.
So playing at home with some mates is all well and good, but nothing beats the feeling of a game store on release night. So make sure you keep a lookout for new releases and events. Bendigo in Central Victoria got a great new store earlier this year, and the community is booming. There are plenty of great stories around, but let's just find out what makes these places so much fun.
GUF is a game store. We do PC gaming and trading card games. We're open all the time. It's awesome working here. I just get to talk about Magic every day to people that I like, and get to talk about PC games and all sorts of stuff. It's awesome.
Now the fantasy genre has been around for almost forever. Tales of heroes and beasts, magic and machines, the things dreams and nightmares are made of. But why? Is it just the good stories we want? Or is there more to it than that?
The fantasy genre is just great fun, and honestly, if anyone wants to get into it, I'd recommend it. Like, it's, you get to be what you want, do what you want,
in grade 7. I bought the original Dungeons and Dragons red basic set in the box with the dragon on there and the guy with the shield facing up like this, and it's just hooked me ever since. It's a part of thinking that you're someone else and trying to do things that we obviously can't.
Fantasy to me is time with friends and mates. Like, I've got loads of mates through Magic, and it's one of my favourite things to do because I get to see my friends.
What's so intriguing about fantasy, I guess it's just going to another world and just monsters and fights and all sorts of awesome stuff like that. I've always been into fantasy, PC games, Warcraft, Diablo, things like that.
With fantasy, you can do anything. Like Magic, for instance, it goes anywhere. Like, there's people walking across planes doing whatever they want. Like, the storyline's vast and wild, and it's great. Like, you just get hooked on it.
Over the series of Elves, Dragons and Orcs, we're going to look at all the different ways that fantasy is used in modern entertainment. Thanks for watching, and if you like what you watch, subscribe.